Customers tell me the contractor, Mike Nene, assured them that he could build their dream pool. But tens of thousands of dollars later, they tell me they are left with gaping holes in their backyards and their money down the drain.
I stare at this every morning. It's just depressing, frustrating, makes you angry.
Jill Hoffman and her fiance, William Hand, tell me they wanted to build a new pool for their children. But 3 years later, their kids are left with this, what looks like a crater in their backyard.
I want to cry for them. There's 3 summers they missed out on swimming. They're crawling up mud to get to their swing set. I feel terrible for them.
The Dyer, Indiana couple says they signed a contract with Mike Nene of Mad Pools back in 2019, with work to start in 2020.
They came in the end of March, beginning of April, started cutting the pool out, super excited.
But that excitement quickly turned into worry. They say Nene and his team stopped showing up. When the crew did return,
So the workers definitely didn't know what they were doing. We were told, as we talked to them when they were here, and they were new, and they didn't know. You could tell it was a disaster.
The couple says the contractor came back the next month, apologized for the mistakes, and started from scratch. But after ripping everything out, they say he left and never came back. What stories was he telling you?
One, his mother fell and broke her hip, and then another one, his mother was in the hospital, and then he almost cut off his finger.
And after paying nearly $40,000 up front,
It's just heartbreaking. I mean, that money's just gone.
There were a lot of excuses. There were a lot of unreturned phone calls and unreturned text messages.
Jennifer Krukowski of Cedar Lake, Indiana, says Mike Nene took her money too. 2 installments totaling $57,000, leaving her backyard like this. Krukowski says when she confronted him, he told her he had a stroke and stopped returning her calls.
We've been deceived. We are trusting people, and so this hurts. This hurts.
The Lake County Sheriff's Department arrested Michael Nene. He's charged with 5 felonies, including theft and home improvement fraud. The department says it's investigating 15 cases linked to Nene. They believe more victims could be out there.
Some of these people are out $50, $60, $80, $100,000. What it has turned into is basically kind of like a pool Ponzi scheme almost. The way that it's been described is robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Michael Nene pleaded not guilty. Over the phone, he told me he was trying to finish the pools and work with people as best he can. Nene told me he had a stroke last year, which left him partially blind. He said his employees took off while he was in the hospital. Nene told me, despite his back being against the wall, he said, quote, "I haven't disappeared. I'm still here." He said bad press will only make him lose more work, which will prevent him from paying his customers back. But these homeowners say they will continue to speak out.
This guy had 1,000 chances. He could have made this right. He could have stopped. He could have been honest, and he didn't. So don't feel bad. Come forward and make it stop.
Mike Nene has since been released on bond. His next court date is scheduled for July 25th.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.